Hey guys, FIFA59, as you can see by title today guys, we do the next episode of Squad Builders today guys, and today we have a squad builder that is going to feature some very nice players, and this team is undoubtedly the best team that I've ever used on FIFA 14. It's absolutely ridiculous. It has every single thing that you want in a team, you know, defense, shooting, heading, it's got the pack. It's absolutely ridiculous. But moving on to the team now guys, for the first player of this beast team, we are going to be having Manuel Neuer. What a fitting way to start this off by the best goalkeeper in Ultimate Team. 58,000 coins are paid for him, and no doubt this guy is just the best player that I've ever used for, you know, goalkeeper position in this Ultimate Team. He's just, you know, amazing compared to other goalkeepers that I've used. I've used, you know, Marchetti, Lloris and all that, and this guy is just on a different level. He just stops, you know, things that you just think like, oh shit, I'm screwed, it's gonna go in, but he just somehow managed to save it, which is something that I really like, and the glove camera style also adds an extra dimension to that. But now moving on to the right back of this team, which I already placed in, it is going to be Mika Richards. I really like this guy. Just imagine if this guy was at a centre back. 81 pace, 81 defending, and 88 heading on a centre back card would just be absolutely ridiculous. But obviously EA would probably downgrade him heavily if he was a centre back, but this guy does fairly well at the right back position. I really enjoy this guy because he doesn't really, you know, push up too much, and he does, you know, a very good job at defending, and the heading is a very big bonus. Now moving on to centre back on the right hand side of this team, we are going to be having Vincent Kompany to link off with Richards over there. Vincent Kompany, this guy is just an absolute tank. We all know that this guy is, you know, such a legend in real life, and I really enjoy using him in game. I also bought him with the Shadow Chemistry style, which is actually upped his price a little bit, but he is still a very good player. Now moving on to Boateng, this guy was another beast. His upgrade card is very good. 8,000 coins are paid for it, but a lot of these players, such as Boateng and Kompany, their prices are higher because I did pay for the Chemistry style also, which is, you know, the best one for a defender, which is the Shadow, which made their price go up a lot. But then we have Alaba, the upgrade version, 20,000. Don't really need to talk about this guy. We all know he's overpowered and quite a good player. Now moving on to right mid of this team, we are going to be having Sterling. Didn't really use this guy for, you know, a player that I wanted to use in the team, but more of a player that I wanted to use for link-up play in the team. You will see very shortly. Now moving on to CDM of this team, we are going to be having Yaya Toure on this side. Absolutely ridiculous. 108,000 coins are paid for him. He actually goes for about 122k, so I made some profit there, you could say. But this guy is, you know, just an absolute beast in real life, and he actually does have an inform at the moment, which is, you know, a very good card. But moving on to the other CDM of this team, we are going to be having Matawidi. I really like this guy. Last time I used him, he didn't really, you know, perform much for me, but this time I used him, he was a very nice player. I really like, you know, this partnership between these two CM players over here. I actually decided to use the second variant of the 4-4-2 just because I wanted to have a bit more of a defensive team, because a lot of the time, you know, the midfield sort of screws me over, and like my defenders, you know, they just can't cope with all the pace that's running through them. You know, obviously players like Ababa will still get through, but most of the time you don't really concede much. I think I actually only conceded about 4 or 5 goals in 12 games with this team, which is just ridiculous. But moving on to Lavezzi now, 1 goal in 12 games and 2 assists. I more use this guy for a player that, you know, I just run down the wing, run back in, and then, you know, pass it to my CM or something like that, and then just have a nice shot and maybe get a corner. Now moving on to the big man of this team, we are going to be having the absolute tank, Ibrahimovic. 20 goals in 12 games. This guy's just amazing. In the last 3 games only, you know, that I played, he got me a hat-trick in every single game for those last 3 games, and also he did get 4 goals in one of those games, which is ridiculous. Now moving on to the last player of this team, we are going to be having Daniel Sturridge. I absolutely love this guy. He was more of a player in this team that assisted Ibra because he just got outshined by Ibra so much, but he is still a very overpowered player. But the goals don't really show too much for that because I just kept passing it to Ibrahimovic because he's just amazing, and he's much better than Daniel Sturridge in my opinion. But anyway, this team was a very nice team to play with. I hope you guys do enjoy the goals that you will see shortly after I finish off this commentary. Anyway, thank you for all the support lately, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
Yeah, listen. They call me Mr. Divine.
Sleeping through the day,
yeah.
Wake up with champagne, brought me an A. I told
No,
my
I had to
mother
cover
I
this
would
song.
quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing,
It's kinda underrated
falling
if you
in
ask
love
me.
every evening. So we just gonna stay teenage dreamers on this way. I told my mother I grow What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every
Listen,
evening.
I can't sit around venting to my girl no more. I'm trying to get out and dominate the world for sure. I'm trying to give these guys lines they won't think to ignore. And just to rap for some change, I'll fly to Singapore. Tired of playing on my back, thinking about these artists. Trying to understand why the hell they bigger than Marvin. When Marvin got the flow and Marvin got the rhythm, why they ain't got Marvin. Marvin just don't get it. Remember at 17, I spoke to Mary J's label. Too hungry to know they fed fables. Eddie F said the mixtape was dope. He sent me a hot beat and he told me to flow. When I ain't get the green light, something told me to go. The music ain't seem right, so I put it on hold for like a second. I came back in and broke necks. Gave beats to work, but I never got a check. Damn.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne, roll me a A. I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening. So we